Hey, today we're going to do a test, a couple of pellets in the Pinty BullPup, and I've got the Gamo Blue Bombers. They did okay in the no toast. We'll see if they're going to work in here. This may be shooting them a little fast. I've got the hammer spring backed off. I'm going to have to turn the regulator down to slow it down any. These JTS dead centers typically do pretty good. These are the 16.08 grain, and I've got some Benjamin single die. I'm pretty sure these are 14.3. Yeah, 14.3. And then I've got some good old Walmart Crosman hollow points. We'll see if any of these shoot. I'm pretty sure the JTSs are going to do okay. Generally with a pellet rifle, PCP especially, you find a pellet that works pretty good, and then you can fine-tune the velocity on it and things like that. I'm just going to shoot 5-shot groups today. 5 shots isn't really good enough to let you know if a pellet's really good, but it's generally enough to let you know if it's really bad. So we're going to start with some 5-shot groups with the JTS dead center. All right, let me get a new session started on the chronograph, and we'll see what these do. Let's start on the, I don't know, let's start on the bottom target, bottom center. 893. That's a pretty happy spot for these. 895. 895. 893. Actually 892.8. 893. See where we got for a session. All right, we got a maximum 895.9, minimum 892.8, extreme spreads 3.1, standard deviation 1.3. Start a new session. All right, let's move over to the Benjamin single die. All right, we're going to try the Benjamin single die 14.3 grain pellets. These will be a little faster because they're lighter, I think. We're going to go for the target on the left. 923, quite a bit faster. 918, 923, 917, 916. See what we got. All right, that was maximum 923, minimum 916. Extreme spread was 6.6 and the standard deviation of 2.8. Still look good downrange though, from what I can see. All right, let's try the Crosman Hollow Point Premier. All right, Crosman Premier Hollow Point. These magazines fit in here super well. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna go for the top target with the Crosmans. 922. I think these are 14.3. Doesn't say on the tin, but I'm pretty sure they're 14.3. Same as the Benjamins. 920. 919. 917. 919. So those did pretty good as far as the velocity. 922.4, 917.8. Extreme spread was 4.5. Standard deviation was 1.5. One pellet left. All right, we're gonna do the Blue Bomber. These are the ones that look like the Predator Polymags, except they're blue tipped instead of red tipped. They did pretty good in the no-toes, but they were going slower in the no-toes. I don't know what they're gonna do, and I'm sure these are gonna be faster as well. These are 15.4 grain. I don't even feel them when they go into the barrel, so they're maybe a little undersized for this gun. We'll see. That was a big shift. 893. That's pretty close to what the JTSs were doing. $892. What the? I guess I hit the same hole. I don't know. I don't see anything in the cardboard. Okay, I see that one. 891.6. $889.2. I guess 4 of them made one ragged hole down there, and that one hole just above that group, and that one was 891. Let's see what the session was. Maximum 893.9, minimum was 889.2, extreme spread 4.7, standard deviation was 1.5. So I don't think any of these are bad 30-yard groups, just my opinion. Generally, you see those shifted quite to a different place, but they grouped real well. So what I usually like to do, find a pellet that is pretty consistent, that I'm happy with the groups on, and then I fine tune it to get the groups where I want. Once I get that, then I'll zero the gun in before I go do any pest control or whatever it is. I really don't like to hit the actual aiming point, because you blow that out and you can't see it anymore. And I know it's hard for some people to wrap their head around that, but it certainly makes it easier if you have the same place to aim at every time. Anyway, if anybody has any questions on this, if you've got anything that you'd like me to try on this, I'm going to say this is not really backyard friendly. It's got a little bit of bark to it. So that's why I keep looking. I'm hearing some noise in a place that I shouldn't be hearing noise. I'm trying to see if somebody's showing up behind my house. Anyway, appreciate everybody. I'm going to throw a video up over here you might like. YouTube's going to throw one down here that you might like. I'll catch you in one of those, or I'll catch you down the road.